welcome back to another Japan Book Hunter. And today, my fine friends, we're going to look at some Kitahara Kouji illustrations. We have a little preface here. There we go. This one is the akaname. Aka means like a tub for bathing with. You know, you use it to dump water over yourself in the sento or in the bathhouse. Onsen, hot springs. And name means to lick. It's a yokai that was originated to, I don't know, like for sanitation reasons, to keep people cleaning their tubs. This is kind of like a what is it? Like, it's like a fly. It's like a giant bug that comes in through your screen if you do not keep your screen repaired. This is a smoke monster. The old Okubi. The long neck, but no long neck here. This is actually one that doesn't have a schoolgirl in it. And of course, you have to have a kappa because, you know, the kappa, when you're swimming, will sneak up on you and take your balls out your bunghole. Kamaitachi. Nobody knows what it looks like. It's too fast for you to see, but it is a little critter that you find both in the countryside and in the cities. The kamikiri. Kubi Kajiri. Look at that thing. Just eating face. Kune Kune. I guess this one actually isn't all schoolgirls, but mostly. Tenome, of course, eyes on the hands. And what are you gonna do if you have eyes on your hands? I guess this is what you do. Dorotabo. It's like a mud creature. God, his illustrations are just so good. I do stock these sometimes over at japanbookhunter.com where I sell my books. Sometimes I post them on Instagram, also Japan Book Hunter, of course. They're not cheap though. I mean, even here when they were released, they were 5,500 yen or 6,000 yen. Now that they are out of print, they are hard to find. I've been meaning to contact the publisher directly and ask if they have any dead stock. I do this now and then. That's how I got in touch with, well, I'm kind of lying, but how I got in touch with Bonten Taro's estate, Bonten Gekigakai, and I buy directly from them now. And they had sold me some old stock, but that's also because we have a mutual friend who works at Mandarake who introduced me to them. He put in a good word for me. There's a nice interview here with him. And this is Kitahara Kouji. And then he released a second book, which is Armageddon. So, of course, it's all about the end of the world. And dang, it's good. Ragnarok. It's like what was that dumb movie with Mark Wahlberg where the plants rebel, start killing everyone? Kimpi Gimpi. But that's not what the name of the Mark Wahlberg. It was awful, just an awful movie. But yeah, that kind of thing. You always have to have a little bit of alien invasion when you're talking about the end of the world. And of course, you know, mechanized dolphins. Always fun. Look at that dolphin throwing that baby. Dore Ichiba. slavery, place of slavery. These dolphins just won't quit and commit infanticide. They might be smart, but they can also be jerks. This is just drought. And of course, locust swarms. A pandemic. Looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Tsunami. Pole shift. Of course, the robots will take over. Martian invasion and the girl. Some War of the Worlds action. Blood-sucking Martians. I mean, he's just got so many good ones. Lots of Martians in this one. Check out that Gundam. Isn't that sick? They have invaded. They have invaded Odaiba, Tokyo. And then a little bit about the end of the world. And then finally, his most recent one is the story of urban legends. Of course, we have the slit-mouthed woman here, which is, the Kouji Kitahara, which has been in many, many horror manga and horror movies. I first read about the character either in a Mizuki Shigeru book of urban legends or Inuki Kaneko's Legend of the Slit-Mouthed Woman. This is entitled Red Cape. These are from my personal collection, but I do think I have one set in stock on the website. The Kofu incident. Kokuri-san is a famous it's like a Ouija board type thing that kids do after school when the school's closed in their classroom alone to summon Kokuri-san. Then, of course, all sorts of bad things start happening to them. Also portrayed many times in Japanese horror movies, horror manga, etc. The human-faced dog. There's a real human-faced koi goldfish in Japan. Did you know that? It's been around for over 25 years. It was a huge attraction in the 90s. You can still go and visit it today. I saw it on TV once. Little Ochi-san just chilling. These little dudes just chilling in the changing room. Little old men creeping around. Teke Teke, also a common urban legend and ghost that appears in schools. Hanako-san of the toilet, again, very famous. Hikiko-san. Whoa. Just such a great illustrator. The Philadelphia Experiment. The Momo Suicide Challenge. And then we have explanations of each one in the back, just like we did in the other two books. Some of Kitahara's, reference material. You can tell when this came out. Look at all those masks. Merch, exhibitions. God, I'd really like to see these in person. Hopefully, one day I shall. And that, my fine friends, is Kitahara Kouji, Urban Legends, Armageddon, and Yokai. All right, thanks for everyone that watches the show. I appreciate you all. You are the best. JapanBookHunter.com is where I sell my books. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of course, right here, Japan Book Hunter. Pretty easy to find out there, my friends. And I thank you all for all the support over the last couple of weeks, all the messages, all the DMs. You know who you are. I appreciate it tons. And until next time, my fine friends, mata ne.